Hey, what's going on, crypto people? It is the Crypto Siege with another day in the life and the crazy life that is a digital asset space. Good afternoon and happy Friday. Happy Friday to each and every one of you. Hope you guys are having an absolutely exciting time, an amazing time. We're going to talk a little bit about some of the stuff coming out of the SEC versus Ripple hearing today. Interesting stuff, really hard to tell which way Judge Netburn was leaning in terms of how she's going to rule on it. Very interesting. Love to hear what you guys think as well. So we'll see, right? We'll see how it goes. We'll see what it's going to look like for sure. Let me know if you're here in the comments so that I know that the comments thing is working. But yeah, so really, really interesting day today for sure. The market started heating up. XRP started heating up late last night. Gosh, when I went to bed, it was still in the $30s, and it looks like sometime in the wee hour of the morning, it was next, it was over $1.50, and it's got as high as $1.65. So that is very, very cool. Really looking forward to Jeremy Hogan's video on YouTube called Legal Briefs to see, kind of get his thoughts and his take on this particular hearing and see how that will go. I want to share this out on YouTube to let the people know that we are live. Let's see how I can do that. Good to see you guys today. Let's see here. Make sure I got the right channel up. The one that we can actually. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Is this it? Let's see. Nope, that's the other channel. That's not going to work. So what's going on, guys? Are you guys holders of Matic? I hope that you are. Holy wow. You want to talk about taking profit a little too soon. It's hard to say taking profit too soon when you 10x, 8, 10, 15x the money, right? You don't want to, right? Like 8, that's a good thing, right? But boy, oh boy. And also too, if you rotate it into something else, right? That is, that's not too bad either, right? That is not too bad either. So let me see if I can do this right. That's not too bad either as well, right? So we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna check this out on Twitter. Give me just a second. Everyone, I don't know why it's not changing the logo when I tweet that out. I don't understand it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that thing delays and coming in. So, guys, what's going on? Hey, Keyless is here. What? It is good to see you. Good to see you, miss. Yeah, glad you found the new channel. That is awesome. What's going on? Crypto_JS. Good to see you. Run says the SEC lawyer was not speaking in a way anyone can understand, which to me indicates they are not comfortable with their argument. That's an interesting point, Ron. Very, very interesting point. It's good to see you guys this afternoon, guys. So it's at first, initially, I thought that the Judge Netburn was, kind of beginning to kind of debate a little bit with the Ripple lawyer, and then it seemed like throughout the course of the hearing and hearing both sides that she started to kind of change that tune. I'd love to hear what you guys thought. Thanks for sharing, Ron. Did everyone get a chance to listen to it? Obviously, Ron did. Keyless, it's so good to see you. Did you get a chance to listen on in the hearing? I know the 4,000. That 4,000 line filled up in just seconds. Wow. Unbelievable. Hey, Phil, what's going on, Willie Washington? He was speaking too fast, I think. Yeah. I mean, that thing filled up in seconds. So I do have the a live. I'm probably not going to get on. I am an ambassador for the Celsius Network. They can do an AMA at 1 o'clock. I'll get on that maybe at 5 after or so to kind of hop on there and see what's going on so that I can bring it to you guys as well. I've been really working on a webinar that we're putting together. And it is very, very interesting kind of piecing it together, kind of putting in thoughts and putting it down on a PowerPoint is very, very different than just sharing your thoughts, right? Because, you know, that's a very, very different thing. So it's going to be interesting to see. It'll be my first one. So I can't wait to get that done. I got to get it done by Saturday at 1 o'clock Eastern time. So yeah, very, very interesting. Love reading the book, Expert Secrets by Russell Brunson. It's been really a cool, great book to read. And it's fun kind of putting this together. Again, it's really kind of like your thoughts on paper or PowerPoint in a structure that that makes sense. And so it's been very, very challenging versus, you know, just hopping on a Zoom and sharing or presenting, right? Sharing and presenting is a little different. So, Siege, your super chat thing isn't there on this new channel that bites. Yeah. And I don't know if the super chat is not there because the channel is new. You have to have 1,000 subscribers. I'm not sure how that works, to be honest with you. And I am I'm using StreamYard to let me see something. Let me see if I can see something here. See if I can go to studio and find that video. And see how that works. I'm glad you said something about that, but I think that, Keyless, is the reason for that is because I do not have oh, maybe I need to finish. Wait, what is this? Okay. Let's see, maybe this. I did that. Let's save that. Let's do this. Oh, there it is. Okay. Also, but you're saying the super sticker thing, right? Yeah. So it's good that at least I can see you here this way in terms of what the chat is. It says the live chat is on, but I think there's no monetization for the channel. Add stream number. Oh, there's your share. How about that, Siege? So yeah, so that's kind of the deal there. Very good that's working perfect. Siege is super. Yeah, I think that's because of the channel. Oh my gosh, I'll have to check on that crypto_JS. When is the 90 days up for you to return to? I think it's August, but I'll have to check on that. It does tell me if I go to the channel. Yeah, I don't know if they require a threshold for the super chats or not, but my guess is that is not working. That's probably the reason, because that's considered monetization of the channel, I would think. What's going on, Critical Complex? Good to see you, bro. Well, overall, my thoughts on XRP Global, and welcome to the stream, is originally it felt as though that the Judge Netburn was leaning more towards the SEC's case in terms of them being allowed to do the things that they did. Towards the latter part of the hearing, it felt like that switched and that she was leaning more towards the Ripple side of the case. And I think especially since she decided not to rule on it, I think that bodes well for the people from Ripple, but I am not sure. I am really excited to hear from Jeremy Hogan of Legal Briefs on YouTube. Definitely go follow him, subscribe to that channel for sure, and ring the notification bell so that you can get his thoughts on it. He's been really, really generous of his time and sharing with the community. So that's kind of what my thoughts were initially. And so we'll see. I think initially she was more towards the SEC. I think at the latter part of the hearing, she was, leaning more towards Ripple. I don't know how important this hearing is or is not. It does feel as though Ripple feels like, their business partners getting a call from their respective regulators could be damaging to the partnership, right? I think no one or business wants to hear, if we're in the States, we don't want to hear from the SEC, right? So I think each country in doing the business in that country, they don't want to hear, whether it be a phone call or a letter, they don't want to hear anything from the regulators, right? They get a little bit nervous. And so if they start looking into your business and your partnerships and what kind of things you're doing with that, it makes you nervous, right? Understandably so, it makes you nervous. And so, and I think that the SEC knows that without question, because they already know, the history and the transactions of what's going on in terms of XRP, right? To me, they already stated that in the very, very beginning, right? And so I think this is just a scare tactic without question, trying to strong arm the partnerships. And think about it. I know that Ripple did say, or John Deaton, one of them, said that there were some of those partners who did not respond. But I don't know if they did not respond to the individual countries SEC or to the United States SEC. I'm not sure, but or maybe some of both. But I think it is definitely kind of a scare tactic, and in my humble opinion, without question. I hope you guys checked out my last video where I talked about the USA, leaving the USA as a crypto investor. Keyless, I hope you had a chance to check that out for sure. It was really, really, I think it's really, really important to always kind of bring that up, and so that we know our options about doing things and acquiring second citizenships, looking into the citizenship by investment programs, in particular in Antigua and St. Kitts and Nevis for crypto people, and residency of some sort in Portugal, if you like that kind of thing, if you like the kind of the beach weather, if you like the, mountain climbing, if you like the nice weather year round, if you like the very, 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 very friendly culture, and if you're, if you like the fine wine and dining, at least culturally, definitely look into Portugal for sure. Now, let me see, what is the difference here? I see that there, I see that here. Interesting. What's going on, Master EZ? Good to see you, my friend. So that's kind of my thoughts on where that is with the case. Love to hear what you guys think if you had a chance to get on it. And the market is, doing what the market does, and that's cool. I got to tell you that the Bitcoin dominance, it's down under 49 cents now. And I think that is huge, that it's under 49 cents percent. It's under 47% now. I mean, it's 46.5%. Let me see. Let's get an update on XRP. XRP is down a few cents. Now it's $1.59. It was just $1.63. And it's got as high as $1.65, I think, late last night or something like that as well. So that is ultimately the deal there, guys. I am really looking forward to seeing the Cryptoneers documentary when that thing comes out. Apparently it's going to be 30 to 45 days. Really excited to see what that looks like. I know a lot of people in the XRP community donated funds to make that happen. And so really looking forward to seeing what comes out of that. The judge really tried to give both parties a chance to explain, because this can really help one side. If the SEC can prove that Ripple influenced the price, then it's a security. Yeah. It is a very important thing. I think that it's going to be interesting to see, because she initially, referenced the one court case, the Biden hearing or case, and she noted that and brought that up. And that's the challenge a lot of times with these judges is, they will look to prior rulings, because, they can't be well versed in every single thing. And so hopefully the Ripple lawyers made a strong enough case. And I think that they did. We'll see. It's going to be very interesting. I know they have a great team of lawyers. It was interesting to listen to Mr. Kellogg and the other attorney for Ripple. I do find it alarming that the court reporter was just constantly telling the SEC lawyer, the lawyer from the SEC, to slow down. I thought that was, I don't know, like there wasn't like a please, and there wasn't like a thank you afterward. Slow down, slow. It was just, I don't know, maybe there was one please, but boy, oh boy, she was just, whew, interesting. I did see that video, Siege. It was a heavy one, and my playlist to listen to it on a repeat so it can sink in. Something very real that we can't sweep under the rug and need to seriously think about, says Keyless. Yeah, the Citizenship by Investment program, absolutely. Having the flexibility, I believe, as a crypto, right? As a crypto investor, I think it's going to be huge. I personally believe that that the powers that be are going to see this as a big time money grab and are going to want their share in a big way. I really, really do believe that. And, go to where you are treated best. That message, I believe, is hugely, hugely important. And, paying 40%, just not great. And so if I can go to places that there's no personal income tax, I think it's important. And then I get visa-free travel into over 100 plus countries, I think is really, really important. Yeah, very, very interesting. Critical Complex says, if the SEC wins, they will have to spend the next 5 years suing fintech companies. Yeah, and that's the other part of it as well. If they win the overall case, right? And just because Ripple may not win this particular summary judgment, if that's what happens, or this part of the case, it certainly doesn't mean that they're, right now, I think they're 6 for 6 or something like that. I think James Phelan was saying. So if they don't win this particular part of it, I think they'll still be fine. I think they'll still be okay as well. So, let's see what else you guys say here. So, and that's what they want to do, Critical Complex. They want to go after, other fintech companies. That's what they want. They want to have that kind of purview, oversight. They want to be the overseeing body. And so this is why they're doing it. This is one of the moves that they're doing for sure. So, but we'll see how it is and how it goes. I got in 5 minutes, I'm going to hop off and get to the AMA with Alice Mashinsky. Definitely wanted to hear your thoughts about the case. I hope you had a chance to get on. Again, that 4,000, it just, wow. It filled up so quick. Patrick Reuter, what's going on, bro? Is the trial already over? The hearing today is over. The trial's not. But the hearing today started at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it ended at about 11 o'clock. About 11 o'clock Eastern, maybe 10:50, something along those lines. And the Honorable Judge Netburn, did not make a ruling, said that she needed some time and that she will provide a written response at the appropriate time. So we'll see what that is going to look like. I'm really, really curious to see what Jeremy Hogan again from Legal Briefs to hear his thoughts on that whole matter and see if it does in fact matter. Shout out if you hold some Polygon and some, maybe even some, what is that? Zilliqa. I mean, just who would have thought that Matic it would just do the things that they're doing? It's Polygon now, formerly known as Matic. Where are they? Where are they? Did they move up past 31? How would you go down? They were number 31. Where are they now? What? Let me search it this way because I don't see it unless I'm blind. I remember when I told you, it went down to 34. Interesting. Okay. I remember when I told you guys I was doing an experiment. We had a few dollars, right? A few $1,000, and we wanted to kind of put it in some other cryptos. I put 1,008 different things, and we did that. But you know, 2 of those were Bitcoin and Ethereum. But Matic was one of those, and it was at a penny, maybe a penny 2, right? And so it's just crazy to think that has 80 plus 85x plus, which is just crazy to think about that. Thomas Hetland, how are you, my friend? How is the chances for Ripple to win? I think the chances for Ripple to win, the overall case, is very, very good. Personally, that's what I think. I think there's nothing really happened with Zilliqa. I think it's back over 20 cents now. Patrick got some Zilliqa. Nice, very nice, bro. And you got some CAZ as well. Good for you, bro. Good for you, Hodl. I ended up not getting any CAZ, and I sold my Zilliqa way back. Way back. Once the whole Facebook thing turned out to be some other thing, I sold the Zil. Congrats! You got both of them, man. I know that Zilliqa is definitely one to have in the next bear market. Yeah, and so that's kind of the deal there for, kind of my thoughts, guys, on this particular thing. Are you getting on the call for the hearing? The hearing already happened, Visual Monarchs. The SEC versus Ripple hearing, if that's the one you're talking about, it happened at 10 a.m. Eastern time, my friend. I can't tell you what to do, my friend, Patrick Rhoda. I can't certainly tell you what to do. I know for us, we took profit on things that were, started at, I think, 5x, and then we did 10x, and then we did, 15x, and we took, left 35% in each particular asset, 50 to 35%, 35 to 50% of each particular asset. So I can't really tell you what to do. I know those are the kind of the marks that we have for us in our portfolio in terms of taking profit. And for me, taking profit means just putting in something else that hadn't moved yet, right? So I hope you guys are hodling strong. Looks like things are really just about ready to take off. Bitcoin dominance is it's up now to 47.4. It was down at 46.5. So that's something to really pay attention to, keeping that Bitcoin dominance down there. So it's a green market. That's cool to see for sure, but we want to make sure that Bitcoin dominance stays below that 47%, 46% level, because that means the alts are really going to start to take off and start to do their things. Hodl strong, guys. Stay profitable. V-Chain's at 20 cents. Unfreaking believable. That's great to see. But I think it was as high as 25 cents. So hopefully it'll get back to the old numbers as well. All right, guys, listen, thank you so much for hanging on. I got to hop off here and get on the call. I am a Celsius ambassador, so I want to make sure I don't miss that call so I can get that information to you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out today. Never, ever forget this, guys. Old money doesn't want you to win. But that is okay, though, because you and I are already winning. We are already winning. Thank you so much for hanging out. Good to see you, Keyless. I'll see you on the next stream. Have a great day, guys. I'll see you soon.